He wasn't born into global superstardom, yet there was always something unmistakable about him. A presence so thoughtful yet intense. A charisma so effortless yet deliberate that audiences instinctively leaned closer. Ekin Koç didn't simply step into acting as another face in a competitive industry. He shaped his own artistic identity, transforming curiosity and discipline into one of the most compelling careers of his generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Ekin Koç was born on June 21st, 1992, in Antalya, Turkey. Long before red carpets and major productions, he was a student exploring different interests, including business administration at Istanbul Bilgi University. Acting was not originally a predetermined destiny. It emerged gradually, sparked by creative curiosity and a desire to understand human behavior on a deeper level. His early training focused on building technique rather than chasing visibility. He studied acting seriously, developing emotional range, vocal control, and stage presence. That preparation paid off when he made his television debut, quickly capturing attention with his natural delivery and calm screen confidence. One of his breakthrough roles came with the historical drama Matizm Yüzyıl, Kozum, where he portrayed Sultan Ahmed I. Taking on a complex historical figure required composure and layered performance. He balanced youthful vulnerability with royal authority, earning praise for bringing depth to a character rooted in Ottoman history. He continued to expand his range with diverse projects, including Bizim Ice and Sampion, where he portrayed legendary jockey Halle Karatis. The emotionally charged sports drama demanded physical preparation and psychological immersion, further proving his versatility beyond period roles. Ekin's performances are often defined by restraint. Rather than exaggeration, he favors subtle shifts in expression and controlled emotional build-up. This quiet intensity allows audiences to connect organically with his characters. Whether in romance, drama, or historical storytelling, he approaches each role with thoughtful preparation. Off-screen, his lifestyle reflects balance. He maintains a composed public image, often emphasizing personal growth, reading, travel, and artistic exploration. Fitness and self-discipline remain important, but he projects an intellectual curiosity that sets him apart from purely image-driven celebrity culture. As his career evolved, he became a recognizable figure not only in Turkish television, but also in international streaming markets. Brand collaborations and magazine features followed, aligning him with a refined, modern aesthetic. His fashion presence combines tailored minimalism with understated confidence, transitioning seamlessly from film premieres to editorial shoots. Financially, his success extends through television contracts, film roles, endorsements, and digital influence. While specific figures remain private, his steady presence in high-profile productions positions him among the respected actors of his generation. What sets Ekin Koç apart is emotional intelligence. He approaches acting as exploration rather than performance alone. In an industry often driven by spectacle, he prioritizes depth and authenticity. That focus gives his career durability. As of 2026, Ekin Koç stands as a versatile figure in contemporary Turkish cinema and television. From a university student in Antalya to leading historical and dramatic productions, his journey reflects patience, refinement, and dedication to craft. Rather than chasing constant reinvention, he continues building a career rooted in substance and artistic sincerity. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. He wasn't born into fame, yet there was always something striking about him, a rare mix of intensity, vulnerability, and screen magnetism that made audiences pause and pay attention. Tolga Sarıtaş didn't simply enter Turkish entertainment. He carved his own lane, transforming early passion and discipline into one of the most respected acting careers of his generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Tolga Sarıtaş was born on May 30th, 1991, in Istanbul, Turkey. Long before major sets and leading roles, he showed a strong interest in the arts, particularly music and performance. He studied guitar and was deeply drawn to emotional expression from a young age, developing sensitivity and discipline that would later shape his acting style. His acting journey began with supporting roles in television and film, where he steadily refined his craft rather than seeking instant stardom. Early appearances allowed him to build emotional control, realism, and on-screen confidence. His true breakthrough came with his portrayal of Sait Saad Sahanger in the historical epic Matizim Yüzyıl, where his performance stood out for its emotional fragility and depth, earning both audience admiration and critical praise. Rather than becoming confined to historical roles, Tolga pushed himself further. He gained massive popularity with his lead performance as Yavuz in Günsin Kızları, followed by intense and emotionally demanding roles in Saz, Baba, and other dramatic projects. In Saz, his portrayal of a soldier struggling with duty, loss, and leadership solidified his reputation as a powerful dramatic lead capable of carrying complex narratives. Tolga's approach to roles reflects precision and intention. He consistently chooses characters that challenge him emotionally and psychologically, avoiding repetition even when certain formulas guarantee success. This balance between popularity and depth has allowed him to remain relevant in a highly competitive industry. Off-screen, Tolga's public image blends sincerity with restraint. He avoids unnecessary controversy, maintains a respectful distance from constant exposure, and focuses on craft rather than spectacle. His presence feels grounded, reinforcing the authenticity audiences see on screen. His lifestyle mirrors his professional discipline. He values structure, mental focus, and creative balance, often emphasizing personal growth over public validation. Music continues to play an important role in his life, serving as both an emotional outlet and a grounding force. Tolga's influence now extends beyond Turkish television. With strong international viewership through global streaming platforms and a dedicated fan base, he has become one of Turkey's most recognizable and reliable male leads. His estimated net worth reflects steady earnings from acting, endorsements, and long-term collaborations, built through consistency rather than sudden hype. What truly sets him apart is emotional honesty. Tolga brings vulnerability to strength, silence to power, and depth to every role he inhabits. He allows audiences to feel his characters rather than simply watch them. As of 2026, Tolga Sarıtaş stands not only as a leading actor, but as a symbol of intentional growth and emotional realism in modern Turkish entertainment. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.